Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back to the Fox in the Woods. Welcome back to the shit show that is lockdown, but hey, you know what? Time to go and try something a little bit different. So today, on the beer run, we have, what is it? Fearless de Pomme, which is like a French, this is a cider. Now, Ryan is the distributor here in Australia, and I was fortunate enough to bump into him. Now, he did hook me up with some other beverages, and but today I'm taking his word that the cider is going to be kick-ass. Now he says, so I've been told, very different to the Australian style, where we're more like a, you know, sometimes the ciders can be a secondary thought to the you know, the apple process side of things. These guys here are specialised in mixed apples for their brews, and yeah, it's supposed to be very different to what we normally would standardly drink here. So here we go, the poor sensational colour, obviously we can see that already. A little bit of fizz in there. You can smell the sweetness already. So these are organic, which is always cool. No added sugars and that sort of stuff, which I think is probably more important, like it's actual apples that are going to be the flavour, and the fermenting. Not a fucking flamingo. I haven't even had a beverage yet, Jesus. Well, all I can say is you can definitely smell apples. It's not as tart as normally you get from the cider. Lovely and sweet. Now, I wouldn't go as far as saying that I've never had a cider like this before, but it's definitely not what you would get from your mainstream stuff. There's definitely a lot more body in it. It's not as sharp and as twangy as a, you know, as a hard cider and that sort of stuff. I'll have to try and track down which ones I've had before that I have enjoyed that are comparable to this. Look, it's not exactly cheap. It's about 30 bucks a 6-pack, so as far as cider and that sort of stuff goes, it's definitely up there. It is different though, and it's definitely not what you would get in your Strongbow or Mercury, that sort of stuff. Definitely a lot more body and less tart, which I think makes it, sometimes can turn you off that cider. So beautiful, stunning drop. Definitely sweeter than what I would expect. Not sweet as in tart and sharpness, but sweet but smooth at the same time. So really enjoyable. Probably I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. If you're into ciders, this is definitely worth a try. Hang around. I will be back on the beers after this. It's not an ad break, but hey, we'll just put some montage of photos together, and then we'll merge into our next beer. So hang on a minute and I'll be back in a sec. Well, thanks for hanging around, guys. Just had the beautiful cider here. So it's all gone, and it was pretty delish. I was pretty happy with it. But Ryan, who is their wholesaler, their sales rep, he's the man here in Australia. He also suggested, and also had some other beers, but he also suggested this bad boy here from Kerbside Brewing. So this is their pale ale. So too juicy pale ale. So expecting plenty of flavour from this. The hops should be pretty good. I'm expecting that the citrus and tropical flavours and stuff will be up there as well. So I do like, I don't know if I can zoom in if it's not too bright for you guys, but just that toucan with the hop. Like, you know, I've been just saying before, like the design of the cans and stuff like that by these independents are so cool, and I really I really do get a kick out of it, like seeing the different designs, the playfulness and stuff that they're willing to go to. Oh, that can is down hard. Sensational noise. That sounds crisp. Let's hope it's fresh. Oh yeah. This smell is sensational. Probably not as bright and sparkly as I was expecting it to be. It definitely, when you first smell the aromas and stuff, it feels like it's just going to punch you in the face. But it's actually pretty subtle, but definitely there. That's a good beer. There's enough bitterness there, but it doesn't make you twang. No, nothing like a sour or anything like that, but really happy with that. It's pretty damn good. So these guys here, Kerbside, they're at they're in from Redfern, so another place. I'll have to get there and check them out. So down in Redfern Street. But yeah, just love the artwork and stuff. And then the like here I was. I can't actually tell what that is in the background. It's just like there's shadows in the silvers, which are hard to see. But really looking forward to seeing what else these guys bring out, because this is all I've seen at the moment. So thanks again, Ryan. We have some other beers to come from him probably next week, or at least when I'm at home. They're imported, but they're independents, and well, I know they've got a kick to them, so stay tuned for that. But thanks again. Behave yourselves, or at least don't get caught. Catch you later. 8 out of 10 for sure. Yeah. It's funny though. You know, they say that the different, you know, American and you got the pale ale and the Australian pale ales and stuff like that. The Australian ones are definitely, the hops used are different, and they are grouped together. So, I definitely feel that this is the Australian pale ale. It's weird to be able to start picking that or being able to notice that, but yeah, there is definitely a richness that's different in the Australian pale ales to the American and the, I guess, yeah, the New England and that sort of stuff. But the Aussie pale ale, that's really good, and I'll have to keep my eye out for a few more of them. Like I said, behave yourselves, or at least don't get caught. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what beers I should be drinking and what you think is something you want to tell the world tell the world about. So let me know, leave a comment, and catch you guys next week.